Alright, what is up guys? I want to talk to you about the Xbox One and why I think you should not buy it right now. If you haven't already, don't buy it. Do not buy it on sale, don't buy it in bundles. And we're talking about why. This isn't because I think the Xbox One is bad, it's not because I hate it or anything like that. It's because of the new Xboxes. Alright, so you've got the new Xbox One S coming out, which S for Slim, right? It's the new Xbox Slim. Sounds pretty cool. It's supposed to have 4K capabilities, as well as something else, I forget. But here's where the confusion lies. And this is something that is, I don't know, after they announced this, the Xbox One Slim, it's like, alright, cool, we're gonna have VR capabilities and 4K, you know, it's such a mix-up between everything because after they announced this, they announced the Project Scorpio. It's basically Xbox One, the S is 1.5, and the Project Scorpio is 3.0. They skipped a whole step and went above. You will not be able to play Project Scorpio specific games on your Xbox One, okay? That's not going to happen. Microsoft has gone out of their way. They're saying, look, you will be able to play it's basically Project Scorpio is a backwards compatible Xbox One. You'll be able to play your first Xbox games on your Project Scorpio, but if a game is made specifically for Project Scorpio, you're not going to be able to play it on your Xbox One or your Xbox One S. That's what it is. It's an upgraded system that you will need for games made specifically for that system. You will be able to play all the previous games up to that point, but if it's made for that, I've got to say this over and over again, that's what it's going to be. Project Scorpio might as well basically be an Xbox 2, which doesn't make any sense number-wise. But you know, it's basically a super upgraded Xbox One, and it's going to have like an entirely new graphics processor. It has a new graphics card. It's like going from a GTX 700 to a Titan or something like that, you know. I mean, like, just as an example, I don't know the actual tech differences between, you know, the current Xbox and the Project Scorpio. So you will be able to play all your Xbox games. If you play an online game, you know, that was already available on Xbox One, just Call of Duty, for example, or Battlefield 1 or whatever, if you have that on your Xbox One and somebody has a Project Scorpio and they have Battlefield 1, you'll be able to play together. You have the same community. It's all, you know, as long as it's regular games and stuff like that, you will be able to play them on each Xbox version, the S and the Project Scorpio. But if a game is made specifically for the Scorpio, it's not going to just work on your previous systems. It's going to require the new system specifications to run it. Now, this is, of course, just what I think. Now, this isn't fact, so I'm sorry for saying it like that, but pretty much I don't know how you can imagine it not working that way. Because otherwise, what's the point of the upgraded system? You know what I mean? You could bet, like I would bet my life that the Project Scorpio games made for Project Scorpio are not going to be playable on Xbox One. And they were like, oh, you're going to be able to play Xbox games. All these are the same family, right? That's what they're saying. It's like, oh, these Xbox units are the same family. But it has a different internal parts. The Project Scorpio is a big upgrade. If you're hellbent on buying an Xbox One, the S does look cool. The prices are pretty good. I think it's like $300 for the 500 gigabyte version. You don't want a 500 gigabyte version, okay? You don't. Don't get the 500 gigabyte version. If you do, you're going to need an external hard drive or to replace the hard drive. External is good. It works with the Xbox One. You can spend $50 more to get a 1 terabyte hard drive, which is not bad, or you can spend $100 more and get the 2 terabyte hard drive. Now, this is stuff I had mentioned in my Microsoft conference reaction, like my thoughts and the discussion on that as the whole conference as a whole. But when I started talking about these systems, it was at the end of the 30-minute video, and I was like, well, if people don't watch that, I want to talk about this. I want to talk specifically about the Xbox One, Project Scorpio, and S, and just I had to say what I had to say, man, because like I'm just like, there's no way that you know, they're going to be shady about it. They're not going to tell you, oh, we made this S, and if you wait to buy the Project Scorpio, you'll get to play games on there. And they did say, here's the thing that's really funny. They're saying, well, it's up to the developers to make their game compatible with Project Scorpio as well as the previous Xbox versions. So, you know, I can understand that. It's up to the developers to do it. But if they make it specifically for Project Scorpio, and you know, like if it's a VR specific 4K Project Scorpio game, I can't imagine you being able to play that on the previous Xboxes. It just doesn't make any sense. And this comes out next year. Project Scorpio, we're not that far off, man. It's several months, you know, like half a year, whatever. It actually might be a full year, depending on how late in 2017 they release it. But I seriously, I would wait, okay? As an Xbox One owner, I am telling you to wait. Just wait. It's a waste. My biggest regret is my Xbox One, and the biggest reason for that, I think, is because I also got a PS4. I got them both at the same time, and there's no reason to own both systems. If you don't have either one of these consoles, and you see, like, if you really badly want to buy Gears of War 4 that comes out this year, and you don't want to wait for Project Scorpio, then, you know, I get it. You know, I don't blame you for wanting not to wait. But if you can wait, if you can, you should. All right, you should. If you can, this is what's gonna happen. And I'm just like, what is Microsoft gonna do for the people that bought the first Xbox, especially now that there's 2 new Xboxes, not just one, not just a slim version with better capabilities on top of that, but another console after that. What are the people that bought it like? I mean, like, I don't expect a compensation or anything, but this is what they did to me. This is what Microsoft did to me. This is what happened. I burned my money. I burned it. I threw it in the fucking trash, and I'm super pissed. As if I wasn't already hating, like, the system itself. You know, like, I'm not happy with my Xbox One. I haven't been happy with it since day one. I'm really glad I got to play Quantum Break. It was a great game, love it. But after I beat that, it's like a couple months later, and I did replay a bunch of stuff. You know, it's a great game, but now I'm just like, I wish I never bought an Xbox One. That's just me, you know. Other people are enjoying probably maybe Halo and Forza and stuff, and you know, I like Forza, and Halo's. I need to play more Halo. I beat part 1, not impressed. People are gonna hate on me for that too. People are big fans of Halo, but same thing happened with Gears, right? Gears of War, part 1 was just like nee, but 2 and 3 I loved. I love 2 and 3, so I want to start playing through more Halo. Anyways, something else. I'm just very unhappy so far, and it's not why I'm making this video. Seriously, think about it, guys. Think about it, man. 2 new Xbox Ones, 2 of them on top of the Slim, and they're not even that far apart. You got, you know, Project Scorpio, the obviously superior version of the Xbox One comes out next year. It's not that far away. It might seem like it. Sometimes it does. It feels like it could be. It could be a full year. Like if it releases in June or whatever, right? You know, like it just depends on when it releases. But still, it's not that far away. If you have the money to burn and you want to buy an Xbox One right now, go for it. I'm just saying, if you know, you don't want to end up regretting your purchase. And you know, like when I do this, when I get an upgrade for Project Scorpio, I'll be lucky at this point. From what I've seen, I'll be lucky to get $50 for my Xbox One. I spent $400 on that thing, and I might get $50 for it if I trade it in to get the new one. You know. I don't know what else to do. I could try to sell on eBay for a little more, you know, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I could try that. I could try some eBay, maybe sell it for half the price that I paid for it, $200, I guess, you know. I don't know. Could try that. But I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that, you know, damn it. I was kind of upset with Sony for the new system too. You know, I was like, are you kidding me? Because I really want to do VR. Like, I'm super excited for VR. And when Sony was like, oh, you're going to need the new PS4 version to do VR. You can play it on the other version, but it's not going to be as good. And I'm just like, oh, I'm such an asshole. I'm an idiot. And I'm a stupid piece of crap for having bought these systems in the first place. Although I'm much happier with my PS4. I have more games on that I actually enjoy and have fun with. And again, like having both systems is just, it doesn't work out. There's not enough exclusives on either one to, you know, you basically have 2 major games on either system that you can pick to decide which system you want to buy right now, you know. Although there is more and more. I mean, if I looked through it, I'd probably say, for me right now, PS4 is like just way better, not just interface-wise, but games-wise. But it's not that far ahead of it. Like, if you think about it, they both have all the same damn games, and there's like a few handful. You can count them on your freaking 5 fingers, one hand. How many exclusive games matter to you on each system. But yeah, so Xbox One, man. Seriously, I mean, I could be wrong about this, but I doubt it. I doubt that if the developers and whatever make a game specifically for Project Scorpio, that it'll work on your previous Xbox One. It's gonna have an entirely new graphics card, okay? Like, and it's specific. There's just, I don't know, man. We'll see. I mean, they say it's the same family, but it's just, that's the way they get you. That's the way they trick you. That's business talk, man. That's not real talk. That's not them saying, yeah, we're gonna tell you straight up that if you buy the Xbox One S right now, and so, you know, a few months later, there's gonna be Project Scorpio, which is better than it, and it's gonna have games you cannot play on your Xbox One. They're not gonna say that. They have to word it specifically. You hear what they say, like it's the same family. You'll be able to play games with each other on each. They didn't say you can play the new games on the older console. They didn't say that. They can't say that. They can say, yeah, it's backwards compatible. That's what they can say. We'll see, man. This is how I feel. I could be wrong. I could be stupid. Hate me if you want. You know, be like, you're a freaking idiot. Of course it's going to work on the previous console. And I'm just like, I hope you're right. I highly doubt it, though. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say, guys. I thought I had more, but anyways, just be careful, all right? That's all. Just think about it. Think about what you want from your system. Do you... if you can't wait, you just can't wait. Totally understand. I couldn't wait. That's why I got both the Xbox One and the PS4, and I knew I didn't need both of them, and I got them anyways. I was preparing. Boy, did I go about that wrong. I'm an idiot. Alright, well anyways, this is how I feel, and I didn't buy like the Xbox One S, or you know, like if I could have waited, I would have. If I really, I didn't have to wait, you know, I didn't have to. I paid monthly for each of my systems. I didn't pay them flat out, you know. I was like, I could pay over time, that's cool, you know, and I didn't pay more than what I had to for this system. Some people are like, oh, well, they charge you interest and all this. Not if you pay the right amount per month. If you pay like if you pay enough money per month, you don't have to pay more. There's no interest. There's no extra charges. You pay the regular amount. So there. No, yeah, I don't know, man. It's probably what I was thinking about it too. That's probably what I'll do with the new PS4, the VR. You know, pay monthly if I can do that. But yeah. Maybe, let me know what you guys think. Throw me a like or a dislike. I prefer likes. Who doesn't like likes? Dislikes are kind of like, oh, you know. But if you have to thumb that sucker down, do it. Project Scorpio, guys. Seriously, wait. I think you should wait. Like look at the list of games on each system and really see which games you like. If you need an Xbox One right now, really look at what games are out now and what games might be out this October and November. October and November are big this year for both consoles. They're big. Like at least a few games are coming out on both systems. At least a few. It's a pretty big deal. October and November this year, as well as I think I forget. I know there's like a couple other things coming out like sooner than October and November, but most of the big stuff is hitting October and November. It's all, I don't know, they're doing it all at once. It's pretty funny, man. It's a big ass end of the year. I think they're the whole. I'm guessing it's so that they can get their games out at least by the end of the year. They still have time between now and the end of the year, but I think what they're trying to do is say like, oh, we had these many games. These games in 2016, you know, but they of course get it out at the end of the damn year because you know, it feels kind of rushed, but not rushed because you know they've had time to make these games. That's a separate subject, but I just kind of got me into that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have an awesome, super cool day.